Chris Plant, I need you to teach me how to love again.
I can do that. First, you just have to put your arm around me. And...
No. No, sorry. I can understand why that would be confusing. I need you to specifically teach me how to love Edith.
Oh, EDF.
Earth Defense Force 2025, the 2024 sequel to the original Earth Defense Force game. Because I gotta tell you, I know my brother likes this series. I've watched him play it a bit. I think I played 2017 for like 65 seconds. And I'm not sure that I get it. You are spraying that man to death.
Take the stink!
Super soaker.
Take the stink!
Okay, that's the end of this video, everybody, because I totally, definitely get it now.
Take the stink!
Why, that's not how God intended this game to be played. Can you sort of give us an overview of what EDF is?
Okay, so it's possible that you have heard of EDF before, and that would be EDF 2017, which was released like 6 or 7 years ago.
And that was the original, right? That was the.
Technically, no. There was another one before that. There were actually two before that. They came out in Japan. And there was a series called Simple 2000, and they were really cheap games, 2,000 yen. And that's where it started. That's why it looks like junk, I think, because they were meant to sell for a lot of money.
Crazy Taxi is what you're telling me.
Yeah. But yeah, the first one that came out in the States was that, and it looked a lot like this. You played as the guy that I'm playing as right now, this kind of simple soldier dude. And you killed a lot of bugs for a long time. I mean, that was the mission structure. Giant bugs took over the world, and then space aliens and giant robot things followed that, and that was the entire game. There was local multiplayer, but there wasn't a lot more to it. I really liked it just as that, because... I don't know, my id takes over when I start playing these games and I start getting nasty. But this game is a pretty big upgrade on that. You mentioned that there had been other sequels, and kind of. There is this thing called Insect Armageddon that was made by a Western developer that stinks.
The developer or the game? Don't answer that.
Yeah, the game. And there was also another version of 2017 that came out on Vita, and that was a mobile version of that original. You can see why this isn't the best character, because right now to speed up, I am doing this snaky roll move.
It's very Ocarina of Timey.
Yeah, I need a horse.
The similarities between this game and Ocarina of Time are really incalculable.
I mean, sure, countless. First off...
Magical Ocarina that transport you through time. Why are you going so slow? This is crazy.
Yeah, this is not the best way to play it. And we're going to switch to a new character shortly, and you'll understand why this game
is just
improves so much.
Nuts and bolts basics of what the game is. And as far as I know, it is giant maps, and you have to shoot all the bugs on that map, and then you are allowed to stop playing. Okay.
Well, I mean, you saw me pick up some boxes back there, right?
Yeah.
So that's the other, I guess, fun hook.
I love picking up boxes, sure.
You love fun. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna die and we're not even gonna get to it.
It reminds me of helping my dad out when he worked at the rent-to-own.
When he was... Oh, okay, so look at that green box now that I'm dead. Those are the best. Those are weapon unlocks. And if you get those...
Oh, terrific. Well, that would have been great to get.
You complete the mission, then you get that weapon. You get to see what it is. And the more difficult the mission, the better the drops, essentially, okay?
Should we get someone else to play it that can, like, actually do the things that you're talking about?
No, I died on purpose so we could do a segue to the more interesting character.
Okay, so let me say, like, in all seriousness, the thing I think that would hook me about this game, because what I just saw definitely wouldn't do it, is all the customization options. Because it seems like there's actually a metric ton of them.
Okay, so there's the soldier, right? And then, let's skip that one. There's the fencer, who's like the heavy tank and is impossible
Oh my god,
to control.
I watched you play some of that yesterday and I almost died.
It was not made for prime time. And then the air raider, who has some goofy moves, but mostly can call in vehicles like that, like a sidecar motorcycle. Just what you need to fight the alien Armageddon. A dopey-ass sidecar motorcycle.
Well, can someone else ride in the sidecar?
I think, yeah, sure, why not? And then there's this, which is the only way to play the game. Unfortunately, the character design is less than tasteful, to say
If you're
the least.
fighting against aliens, you will want, like, they could
There's
probably
no
cover you in some sort of alien slime that will burn you alive.
Yeah,
Why wouldn't
I
you
don't
want to
get
be
it.
coated in armor?
Look, you can change your colors.
Well, well, then scratch all that.
I already did that.
Why is this character so great?
Because she can fly, which we'll show you in a second. But also, some of her weapons are just the best.
Okay, so give me a rundown of, like, So, I
What-
mean, are
what
some
sort of
weapons
stuff we're
just
seeing here?
inherently better than others?
Okay, so there's these short range things. They're kind of like digital swords almost, and we're gonna put one of those on for when we play through. And I'll go through the other ones. Mid-range lasers are like your assault rifles. There's a bow, which is kind of a range thing. Then we start getting into these like heavy explosives, like the particle cannon, which I'm gonna end up putting on. Sniper stuff is junk. What I really love about this game, though, is these meaningless weapons, like Heaven's Gate. They don't even really explain what they are when you select them. And sometimes these things will, like, not even leave your hand, and they'll just explode.
Okay.
And they serve no other purpose than but to torture you.
But there are some strategic considerations that you have to keep in mind whenever you're building this stuff, right? Because
There are, for sure. So, especially with this character. Yeah,
right?
Well, in
Okay.
multiplayer, you would obviously want to build up like a certain type of squad, but even on single player, the explosive weapons, they will kill you if you're near them. So you don't want to have just explosive weapons, because then you won't be able to fight off ants when they start to swarm you.
Yeah.
And that's why you'll want something close range. Also, and we'll get into this. I'm gonna pick a weapon really quick.
You understand how, like, you telling me the explosions kill you in the game, I don't really consider that a strategic consideration as much as I think of it as like, oh, I don't know, like how that has always worked in every action shooting game ever.
I see what you're saying, right? But like,
I think I'm making a lot of sense, Chris Plant, if you really sit back and think about
let's
it.
try this. No, but that does actually add strategy, because it makes it so you can't just overpower the game. You can't brute force it. And you like start thinking about, oh, I actually need to have weak weapons. I don't know. Do you know what I mean, or am I talking crazy? Look at this cute conversation that's happening between Mechman and Cybergirl.
No, I hear what you're saying. I feel like this game is niche, and I don't think I'm a part of that niche, and that's upsetting because I like being part of the niche. You know what I mean? I want to love EDF. I just watch you play it, and I think about how I would rather be filing an expense report.
Okay, so here's the strategy. Your boost right here, see that? That is also tied to your weapons. So if you use
just
too much of
wrecked
that,
an entire city block.
yeah, that's the fun of the game, dude. But if you use too much boost, you can't use your weapons. And like certain weapons like this one barely use any energy, so I can use that even when I'm, running low on the energy. But this thing, this whole beast, like that's gonna use up a lot of energy because it wrecks shop.
That makes sense. Do you have ammo to keep in mind, or do these weapons just automatically refill?
They reload, but they're tied to that energy source.
Okay,
right? So
yeah.
whenever I'm using them, I'm making it more difficult for me to fly around and get out of trouble.
Riddle me this: is it for each level? Is there just one type of bug that you fight in each level? Are you going to come across like, I don't know, a wasp, or is ants pretty much it for this level?
Ants are like the standard, right? Well,
right, I remember that.
I can show you another. No, please no, please no.
Why?
Oh God!
Chris, why did you make it do that? This is a stream. This stream is rated E for everyone.
That happens so much.
Almost maybe it's intentional. Maybe.
No, it's not intentional. Okay, I'm gonna try a different weapon.
Different
and then
class,
you'll get an
maybe?
idea. No, we're gonna keep this class because it's the best.
Is there a
class.
pants class?
There's not a pants class. Okay, what weapon do you want to see? Do you want to see one of these things?
Show me the silliest weapon that you have.
Let's see. I don't know what these even are. Do you want to try Heaven's Gate and see what it is?
Isn't that the name of the cult where all those people killed themselves with Kool-Aid?
Yeah.
And they were wearing the sneakers?
What do you think playing this game is like?
For watching it is certainly like that.
Okay, we're gonna see what this is. I honestly don't know what this weapon does. I hope it goes well.
I watched you playing this game, and I think it looks like it would be a blast in multiplayer.
It is, and especially there's split screen local. So,
okay, I like that.
It's good for popping a few brews.
I like popping some brews, hanging with some bros,
some bugs.
Some bugs, bros, with grindage.
Man, it's too bad this isn't on Xbox One. Actually, you know what you could do? You could run your 360 through your Xbox One, then download Starship Troopers, Xbox,
Snap it.
put it in the Xbox Snap, okay?
Can I give you how about an alternate plan? You download it on your Xbox 360, and then you just... Or is it just Xbox 360, or is it on PS3 also?
It's on PS3 also.
Okay, download it on your PS3, because I don't want people thinking we're Xbox. And then you get Neil Patrick Harris over, and then you play it with him.
Oh man, he's kind of busy with Hedwig and the Angry Inch right now.
Nah,
Broadway this March.
You could spare a few minutes.
For sure.
For sure.
You want to see what the Heaven's Gate does?
Yeah.
Gosh, look at this. See, look at this crazy.
I mean, it's pretty
sweet.
sweet.
How can't you be jazzed?
I'm
Whoa!
not gonna...
Did I just do that?
What did you just do?
I'm the destroyer of worlds. Oh, look at that reload time.
Oh my God! It's a calendar month. It's a Gregorian
It's too bad we didn't
year.
have this for the ant. And this isn't the best weapon for flying things.
Okay, so you just picked up a weapon, right?
What? No. Oh, I did. Yeah, the green thing, but I can't get that until we win this stage.
Which is not... don't get it twisted. It's definitely not going to happen.
That's the risk reward, right? So you go after those weapons, but hey, maybe that's where a lot of the bad dudes are, and then you don't get that. You don't get that sweet drop.
I've never actually... This is the second time, we should be honest. This is the second time we've tried to do this stream. I've never seen you beat a level.
That's because I want to show you as much of the game as possible because you're so skeptical. These missions, they run pretty long, and I don't want you being
How long are we talking? Because you don't get it twisted. You do have to kill every
sometimes
single
15 to 20 minutes.
And if you die, it's just...
yeah, it's GO, game over. You're not getting it back. Wait, I think we got another one ready. Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
Bump, 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 bump.
That one didn't seem to have as much stopping power.
I don't know where it went.
Is it that blue laser on the ground right there?
I think it's... Oh, there... is that it? Oh, you know what? I think you have to throw it on the ground.
Yeah, I think that's...
Wow,
I think you
I
don't...
might be using it against the wrong type of enemy. You know...
I don't know. I think it actually seems pretty... The hook that would get me is collecting a bunch of weapons, and because you've done like 4 so far. If you beat this level, do you unlock just 4 weapons?
Yeah.
And they're all specific to this class?
But it is possible, yeah. But it's possible that that I already have unlocked those weapons.
Oh, so there's no guarantee that it's a new one.
Yeah. It's more like, a gachapon?
Yeah.
Sure.
Or a capsule toy machine.
I want you to promise me that you're actually going to play this game with me. Hop online, give me,
is it a full,
like an
are we
hour
talking about
or two.
and I hate, reducing the conversation down to this. Is it a full price? Are we talking about a full AAA purchase?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a full price game, but I have a feeling that is not going to be the case for more than a week. I can't imagine. I mean, even games like Tomb Raider are, full price for about 8 days.
It looks like the kind of thing that I would experiment with, and it does look like. I don't want to sound like I'm diminishing the game or whatever.
Sure, I mean,
but
entirely.
it seems like dumb fun.
Yeah.
Is that accurate?
Yeah, it is dumb fun. I think there's more to it. We didn't talk about the story too much because you can't really hear it, but I really, honestly dig the way they present story in this game. They talk about stuff that is happening about 2 or 3 missions out, so you always have a sense of what's coming.
Oh my God!
Yeah, I beat it.
Oh my God!
Yeah. Are you impressed?
I
I just usually do this. This is usually what it looks like when I play. I'm pretty good at it.
Okay, you are one for
I did not get a new gun.
Out of all that stuff, you didn't get anything?
No.
Well, can you use 2 Dynastrikes?
Hey, how about we use... Let's try...
You should change to that crazy slow class just so people can see how hilariously
I wanted to try the Heaven's Gate or whatever on ants and see what it does. But okay, let's try him.
I want to see this. What is it? Spear burst? Burst hole?
Yeah, the burst hole. Or
What's
blast
it called?
hole.
Blast
hole spear. Hey, let's make him look good. I want him at least to be pretty if he's gonna do this. Maybe. What do you think? Yellow?
I think yellow and onyx.
Is that black and yellow?
Garnet and cerulean. And peach. Can you get an ochre in there?
That does. He looks like okra right now. Like a gently cooked okra.
Have you played much multiplayer with it? It's online too, right? So we can ostensibly play together.
I played a bit here, and then I also played a lot on the Japanese import.
So you're into this game.
No, I mean, like, I like this game, right? Like, maybe I like Earth Defense Force a lot. Like, but it's no big deal. I mean, I'm totally, you know, like, not one of those people who downloads the game on a Japanese PSN account that I had to fake the address for.
What did you say?
Please don't. Somebody please edit that out. That is not something I legally did. That was satire.
That was a joke. That was
joke.
satire.
It
It was fair use. But I do want to know what Japanese address to use because that's awesome.
I can't tell you, but I assure you it was not a known gas station.
Man, these guys are really into their arcade-style multiplayer shooters. Huh. I thought they just like pumping gas, but sure.
Okay, here's our blast hole. See that?
Oh, I saw some blood.
Look
Wow,
how
that's a lot of blood. Wait, is that
look how
blood coming
fast
from
I move.
ants or human beings?
I think they're spitting. I think that's ants. Oh, I hope it's ants. This gun sucks.
Yeah.
These are like early weapons, so we can only assume they get much
Okay,
better.
but like check that run speed, not that run speed.
There we go.
Now you're making him look like he actually has maneuverability.
I mean, I'll just do this the entire game. Up.
Oh no!
Up.
Oh my God! Yeah, jet your way through that ant.
Wait, I got it.
Yeah. God, you're like.
You see this car?
Yeah.
Boom!
That was somebody's Jetta. Why would you do that? Somebody worked hard to get that Jetta.
They bought that car and they were like, man, this car has a great crash rating and no one's gonna steal it.
Yeah.
And they didn't realize that it was gonna get blast holed into the super sphere.
I don't think they test that at the Jetta factory. It's blast hole resilience.
I think this is a great car for me, but what's its blast hole rating?
There's been a large amount of blast hole activity in my neighborhood lately, and I guess I'm just worried.
Okay, before we close this out, let's try two of whatever these things are. We'll try the Pandora Bee also. And we'll just try these on a bunch of ants.
You know that's not a B, that's a beta signal.
That's debatable.
I mean it's not.
Okay, here we go.
It's the beta version of Pandora. It won't play the music that you really want to hear. It'll get you close though. There's not a lot of songs in there. You will hear the same James Taylor song come on over and over again on your folk station, but
even though you keep saying no, you're like
keep saying I'm not interested in James Taylor's brand of folk rock. They are going to keep on playing it for you.
The trouble is, you love Brown Eyed Girl. You just don't love his Brown Eyed Girl. Okay, let's see how this goes. Gotta get a lot of these guys.
What if you pull the trigger on it? It's like you just call out my name,
and then it was like oh shoot. What is this doing?
Don't touch it! Don't touch
What?
it!
Was that? What is that? Is that what I
Maybe
did?
it'll transform. Maybe you'll
I don't
evolve.
think. Wait.
Oh, I think
here we
is
go.
it attracting them? Or
There's
is
a
it just
Pandora
becoming-
Bee. Ah,
Oh, that's pretty tight.
sure.
Not doing a hell of a lot of stuff.
Now it's wrecking. It's wrecking.
That one ant was breakdancing.
I don't think this.
That
is
was an actual legit electric boogaloo that you just started in the middle of this town square. What's that guy doing? That guy running into the banister on that roof back there.
Where'd he go?
Wait, nope. Turn to your right. Oh, no, left. Oh, he's gone.
He's gone.
I think he got anted or Pandora. One of the two.
I'm gonna dive into the middle of this and then just let.
Yeah,
loose.
get nasty.
Okay, here we go. Heaven's Gate. Did he eat it?
Oh,
No.
It's gate.
How is that a powerful weapon if an ant can eat it? Oh my god.
Something is killing these ants. It's not you.
You know what? I think it's time for a review update. 0
Okay.
points. The
Neighborhood
ant ate
Watch
my
is
Heaven's
like
Gate.
doing your job for you. All right, no, that's definitely doing some stuff. That's
Sure,
pretty
that's
sweet.
definitely doing a little bit to the weakest enemies in the game. Thank goodness I have it.
Yeah, at least you have a good weapon you can switch to. Oh wait.
Well, these are the choices we make. See, now I wish I was that heavy guy. He can
Yeah.
carry 4 weapons. Unfortunately, they're all shitty.
Do you have anything else you want to add? Because I don't want
No.
to watch you get like diarrheaed on by an ant anymore. I think I've seen probably about enough of that. particular
No,
action.
I think we've kind of had our fill.
Okay.
You know.
Well, guys, thanks for watching. Chris, thanks for giving me the overview of this game. For taking the time and for being just generally so good at video games.
Thank you.
We're gonna do Heaven's Gate. Okay, terrific, magnifique. We're gonna do more of these every day, so stay tuned and thanks for watching. And mission failed.
Bye.